It's Wombat Jones here for Ramen, Chokehold and Flow Combat. I'm sitting here with the current reigning and defending Bantamweight One Championship World Champion. And we're here in the beautiful Kingdom of Thailand. Is this your first time here?
First time in Thailand, and I like the weather. And when I come here for the airport, and I feel like same in my city from Brazil, Manaus, and like the weather, the trees, I think like interesting. Like I like it in Thailand. It's beautiful.
It's a little bit different to where you live. It's freezing there, isn't it? It's cold.
Because I now live in Canada, right? And my camp is in Canada. It's so cold, and I come in like the nice weather. That's beautiful.
That's awesome, mate. Now, you train at AMC Pancration.
Yes.
And you train with the GOAT himself, you know, in my opinion, with Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, yeah.
And have you been training with him for this fight?
Do you know what happened for this fight? He hurt himself, and he hurt his shoulder. I don't believe he don't go begin training until maybe next month. Maybe he begin next month training. He still have to do a lot of physiotherapy for his shoulder right now. But I train with a lot of good guys. I train with the Carries. I train with the Gabriel. He forgot a champion. I train with the Josh, Jeremy Ken. I train a lot of good guys for helping me for that camp.
That's awesome, mate. Now, I read in an interview that you said you're excited to feel Martin's power, which is a very interesting statement, you know. And I think it was a One Championship interview. And
what I say?
That you're excited to feel he has his power.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to ask you, you know, why do you want to feel his power? Like you want
because you know why I train before I come here. I spar with a lot of great boxing for the fight. I spar with the good hand, good right hands, and the power. And feel the power is feel his power. You know what I mean? Always when I fight, I feel how the power for the guy. When you feel the power, say okay, now I can know the level for the power you have, you know what I mean? Like the feel is not the feel in my face, but the feeling, you know what I mean? When you see feeling the power is like you feel, you know what I mean? Feel his power, feel the way he moves, that's when you see that's the feeling the power, you know what I mean? Like feel like okay, now I know what he is. Now I can see how power he is, how the movement I can make, an adjustment.
And do you think like this is your biggest test for your championship?
For the belt, for
yes.
championship?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. But I fight tough guys in the past. I fight like Joaquin Hansen, I fight Takaya, I fight Kid Yamamoto, like tough strikes, you know what I mean? And the thing is, everybody, like in the past I fight great strike, and he's good, yeah.
And did you watch his last fight? Did you versus Edward? Could you believe that he won this fight?
When I watched the fight, because I'm no fan, right? I mean that's my job. I'm a mixed martial art, and when I watch the fight, I always go for the numbers, right? When I watch if he go fight Flair Edward, when I watch the fight, Flair have a lot of 6 knockout. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's no surprise. Because Eduardo will have 6 knockouts, you know what I mean? Like, okay, let's see how the fight go, because Eduardo will make mistake in the fight, you know what I mean? Boom, people catch it here. For this, and I can look like the same fan, I have to be professional, you have to be very smart with the way I look at the fight. And Eduardo will make mistake, you know what I mean? Always people get it here and drop it here, and they cannot come back anymore. And Martin Nguyen, he have the power, and the right moment, boom, he got it. Eduardo, but I'm not surprised. But if Eduardo never have knockout in his life, that's what surprise me. You know what I mean? If he never get a knockout in the past, I say, oh my God, wow, this really happened. But because he have 6 knockout in the past, and he get another one, it's only because he cheated on that anymore.
And were you surprised that afterwards that Martin called you out straight away? No,
do you know why? I think he tried building his name. That's what he tried doing. And I respect him the way he tried doing. I don't think it's nothing wrong. He do it that the way he tried doing. And that's the business, right? He have to challenge himself. He try thinking go for next level. You know what I mean? He think I'm the next level. Let's see, you know what I mean?
Now, you're definitely the next level.
And I know for me, when he challenged me, I tried to call me later, ask me, okay, what do you think about your fight, Martin Nguyen? I say, yeah, for sure, you know what I mean? If he can make the weight, for sure I'll be there. He make the weight yesterday, for sure he will make weight today. Tomorrow, for sure he will make a good fight.
And how's your weight doing at the moment?
My weight is good, yeah. My weight's like right now, the weight, the hydration is good. Everything perfect.
And you've defended this belt now 7 times so far. This is going to be your 8th attempt. And do you think facing someone like Martin, who's going for such a big... No one's ever done 3 different weight classes in any championship, probably not even in someone's backyard, you know, is never been done before. Do you think maybe this will give you, you know, maybe more recognition, you know, for yourself?
I'm a mixed martial art, right? For me, everything I don't do it for now. You know what I mean? I do it because I love to do it. I do it because I like the challenge. I do this because it's like it's my life. You know what I mean? My life, I try to say the way I learn, the way I live, the knowledge I have. That's the way that I see. But B2 belt, B3 belt, for me, really, I don't think about that. I think about more in the moment, you know what I mean? Maybe your job is say, oh, Bibiano did it 3 belt or whatever, you know what I mean? But for me, I see this is only my challenge. I'm mixed martial art. That's I have to focus and compete. Your job is push down there, you know what I mean? It's different. I don't know, makes sense, as I say.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You
Yeah,
know
of
what I mean?
course.
Like I don't think, oh, I'll go be big and stuff. I don't think like that. I'm too humble. My foot in the ground, by my mind in the star. You know what I mean? And the way I fight, the way I live carry myself, that's the way I focus, I fight, and I move for every day.
And your nickname is The Flash?
The Flash.
And do you think that you will have the speed advantage in this one?
Of course, yeah, well, because I believe I will be more quick, you know what I mean? But I had to see how the fight goes inside the cage, you know what I mean? I don't know how everything goes. But I believe I can be more quick in the fight, yes.
And you talk about challenging yourself now, not just about belts and stuff like that. If you beat Martin on Saturday, maybe you get on the microphone and say, hey, I want a shot at your featherweight belt now.
Yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? You never know, for sure, you know what I mean? See how's everything go, but right now, focusing tomorrow.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Right now, let's focus on tomorrow. It's the same. After the fight, maybe I can come up, you know what I mean? But let's see. For me, right now, in this point in my life, I'm more, in this point in my life, I try making more record, breaking record in one championship. That's my goal right now. Because everybody can, I win 2 division class. I win in the past, I fight in Japan, in the Dream organization. I win featherweight and bantamweight, you know what I mean? Like, for me, that's not the point. For me, it's more is the discipline and how much time you can defeat your belt. And when I see the Olympics, right? Yep. In the Olympics, what is the more important is the record, how many times you can break. That's the make history, you know what I mean? And that's what I try to do right now. I think I already did it, you know what I mean?
I think you already have as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be an amazing fight. Now, Martin says in his interview that he thinks that he wants to take you to the later rounds. He thinks he's younger, more athletic, you know, but he's never actually been to the later rounds. What do you think about that comment?
Later round, like him, when he says athletical, really, he don't know, he don't train, he don't fight to me yet. You know what I mean? He can say whatever he wants, but I'm there. I'm still there, and he have to fight with me for later he says something. I fight the guy with here a lot. I fought a lot of young guys. My last fight, the guys was 19. My fight before, the guys was 23. Another fight, it's always young kids coming try to take me out. And he come again, I have a better experience. I have a better understand. For me, it doesn't matter if it's that or not. For me, I want to focus and fight and bring my best and prepare myself, my mind, my body, my spirit. That's I focus more.
And you had your first fight way back in 2004. It was a local Brazilian promotion, I think Jungle Fight.
Yeah.
What, can you remember anything about this fight, like so long ago?
No, I can't remember everything, you know what I mean? Like everything, my mind is very sharp. I can remember the day I fight. I remember the way I take the guys down, I choke his out. I remember in every fight I did, every moment or every second. My mind very sharp for that.
And the reason why I want to ask you is because, you know, you have been in this game for so long now, is, you know, 14, 15 years now. And you started when MMA was not even anything, you know? I think I only started watching in 2003, you know? So, you know, what's it like to be, not only see the rise of MMA, but actually being a big part of it?
In the beginning, like to go put it like that. In the beginning, jiu-jitsu and MMA, people don't understand a lot. But Brazilian people already have that, and it keep it grow. I think it is. I don't know what it is. Like keep it grow. The Gracie moved to LA and Royce, Renzo, Rickson, later go to Pride in Japan. That's gonna be very big. And the later in Japan moved to State, you know what I mean? And come America and boom, big again. For me, and the fight in Japan, I can fight close to Fedor. I can fight close to Minotauro. I can see Vanderlei Silva. That's big. And today, a lot of people training. I spent like 3 weeks the BJP, training the BJP. For this, when people talk about it, oh, Bibiano, he's like, I can defeat. You can try, defeat me. But I'm tough. Like, I'm tough. And I'm in the part for the business, I'm part for the puzzle. I'm there. I help MMA. I help MMA Asia. I help one championship grow in Asia. Because I love doing this. You know what I mean? Like I'm loving how people. I love it. Do what I do it. That's it.
And you think that this will be your legacy? You know, as you finish your career later on when
yeah, I think I did a lot of things for mixed martial art. Not only for mixed martial art, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I compete a lot of Jiu-Jitsu, but the more important thing is be a good human being. You know what I mean? You can be a good fighter, but if you're a good human being, I think that's the best thing. You can go any place. People can always be there for you. You know what I mean? That's the big thing for me.
And lastly, if anyone wants to follow you, they want to follow your career, where can we find you on social media and stuff? Look down the camera and you say, follow me where?
If you want to follow me, I have Instagram, you know what I mean? I have my Facebook, Bibiano Fernandes, BJJ, and Bibiano Fernandes, you can check it there. Have a lot of Bibiano out there, but look for the right one, it's me. But yeah, I'm a believer in myself, you know what I mean? I trust myself, I believe myself, I don't question myself, and a lot of time a lot of people question yourself, no, maybe I can do this, no. If you want something, you move forward, you keep challenge yourself, you know what I mean? Always stay away from the comfortable zone inside yourself, you know what I mean? And that's the way I live my life. I don't like being comfortable zone, I try to improve myself every day, and that's it.
I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing fight, no matter which way it happens.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you so much for spending some time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bibiano. Thank you, man.